Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Micks, Mowers. Today is Sunday, got my little Riley boy with me. It's not been a very nice day today, is it, Riley? It's been raining.
Daddy, are you done on me yet?
Yeah, I know, yeah. You've been FaceTiming your Auntie Tor, but his best friend Alexander is not awake yet.
Are you watching YouTube?
Yeah, he loves to FaceTime people, so that's what he does and that's what he loves to do, even at 2:30 in the morning.
I got new socks.
You got new socks on, yeah? Did them all yourself, didn't you?
Me.
Yeah, we've had some fantastic...
High five.
High five. We've had some fantastic news with little Riley boy. As you know, little Riley boy, he has got Smith-Magenis syndrome, and everything is delayed with little Riley. Speech, walking, communications, everything is delayed. But we've got some fantastic news over the past week or so. Riley has taken it upon himself now, with some help from the school, but now at home, Riley is now fully toilet trained throughout the day. It may not seem like a big thing to most people, but at 8 years old, Riley was still in nappies, and over the past week or so, we've only been using nappies at night time. Throughout the day, he's doing what he should be doing, which is fantastic, isn't it? So no more nappies for you. What you got on? Pants. So that's fantastic. So you may see him dart out the shed quickly because he's got to go, but that's what it's all about. So we are super chuffed, and he was able to put his own socks on today as well. It's just little things, little miracles within the syndrome that we spot every single day, and little Riley boy is coming on leaps and bounds. It won't be long before he'll be using the air compressor and the grinder, I'm sure of it. So what have we got on today? So I had a message from a lady. She wanted a lawnmower. I think her name was Tracy.
No. Mama P.
No, I think it was Tracy. Her lawnmower was broken.
What's it?
She said her lawnmower was broken.
Yeah.
And because she have another one, she wants a rough terrain. She's got a rough lawn and needs like a rough terrain. So I've got a Viking 3-wheeler. That's a rough terrain mower. Doesn't come with a grass box. She said a Viking lawnmower. The green one. So she said hers is not working. She can't even pull it. It was working fine, but she can't pull hers. Hers is a Mountfield multi-clip 50. I think it's one of those mulching mower style ones. So she turned up, did a deal. I took the other one as part exchange. Haven't even looked at it. I've got it out on the back lawn at the moment. All I have done to it is taken the front red cover off. I found a lot of grass inside there and just took that off, jet wash off, and there's a mouse nest in there. So that's as far as I am with it. I haven't tried pulling it or anything like that. I didn't even try it when it turned up, just took it in, went in the back garden, left it be. So that's where we are with a lawnmower currently. So without further ado, let's get down and dirty. Let's do it. Let's go and look at this Mountfield multi-clip lawnmower. Right, so all I've done so far is just undone the screw here, and here, remove this cover, and all of that come out. That's a mouse nest within it. So she says you can't pull it, and when I pull a dead man in, there's actually nothing to get hold of anyway, and I can't pull it anyway. So I'm just going to replace that pull cord very quickly. I've got a spare just here. I don't know if it's hydro locked. Let me grab my spark plug wrench, see if it's hydro locked. It's been running very lean actually. I'll get a new plug in it anyway. So I can now pull it. switch is working. Let's have a look underneath. Ah, found it. Let's bring it around. Just going to shorten the legs on my tripod. I found the problem. So bear in mind this was given in as part X because as a non-runner. There you go. There's the issue. Just there. And that's not the right tool for a job, but it'll do. There it goes. Bit of wood. Now let's tip it back up. Get a new spark plug and we'll give it a go. Okay, new spark plug goes in. Wouldn't it be great if this just fires up now? Real simple part exchange, and that's why I do part exchanges. She might have a cover for this too somewhere. Right, you'll see this live. Let's give it a pull and see what happens. Well, that's that fixed. I'll be getting it full service anyway, which I shall show you a bit later on. The fuel cap is broken. That's no good. So I'm going to spare one of them. I think I've got one somewhere for this. It's been super glued beforehand. I can see that's all coming apart. I'll give it a clean off and we'll get it up on the bench. So that's actually fantastic news. So all it was literally was a bit of wood stuck inside between the body and the prop, and the engine now runs, which is cool. This is a 2006 Mountfield lawnmower. I want to have a look at this, see what's going on here, because there's a cable tie on there, so I'm not convinced what's going on with that. So I need to check that out. We had the full service, all change, air filter cleaned out. It's already had the new spark plug fitted. Blade sharp and balanced, and I have noticed on the other side over here there's a height adjustment problem that's come adrift, so that needs to be looked at. And I've also found a second-hand fuel cap for it, and I found this. This is a Mountfield 150 for an RV 150, and I'm hoping that will go onto there. Yeah, that fits. In fact, that fits perfectly. So it just looks better with the red tank on top. It does fit, I'm sure it does. Yeah, it does. So that will go on top as well. So that's cool. That just sort of finishes it off as well. Just so we can just make it look as best as we can and present it ready for resale. It just amazes me that people don't even look, couldn't pull it, so they assumed the worst, I suppose, and thought it was thought the engine was US. So because it was absolutely smothered, I want to take this pull cord cover off. Just so I can see what's inside, because it was particularly dirty, and I had a grass nest in the front. Oh, it's not too bad at the top end. I'm going to give it a squirt with WD-40 all round, and then a blast off with the air compressor. Just give it a bit of a clean up. There's just grass and debris and bits and pieces everywhere, so that's what I'll do now off camera very quickly. Quick clean up and I'll come back. Right, that's now cleaned off and what have you. There's quite a bit of dirt underneath here, but just like to make sure that the engines are actually doing what they should be doing and all fully working. I see that this is suffering with the same problems that they always do, which I cannot abide, which is where the oil filler cap is not screwed down tight enough. I want to fix that before I even consider doing the oil. Give that a clean. And it's got a little tiny socket bit on the bottom here that you can do up. There's actually an 18mm, and all you do is you just do that up, and then underneath the tank it's limited access, but you can just literally nick them up, just so they don't come undone next time round. It's just one of the vein of my lives with these machines. They're all the same. Now you can do it up nice and tight and it won't come undone. That's the idea. Let's just check the oil quickly whilst we're here. It's going to have an oil change anyway, and there's no oil in it at all. Absolutely bone dry. Yeah, nothing in it, so that's not good. But it's good in one sense. I can do the old blade whilst we're waiting. So before putting more oil in. Right, that's had a good clean. Everything's working as it should do. All the governor springs all in place, which is good. So now that can all go back on. Just want to check the pull cord assembly. Just want to check the end of it, mainly the end of it, just to make sure that it's not frayed or due to snap at any point. No, it looks really good. And I want to clean off, just get rid of any debris. And a quick squirt of the old juice, just to give it a bit more lubrication. And I can then screw down the pull cord assembly back on top. So this is exactly why I do part exchanges. Now I only do them on complete lawnmowers. I've spent too many years trying to find bits and pieces and parts, unless I actually see the lawnmower first and I know I've got parts for it, or at least a complete donor lawnmower. So I urge you, anyone that does the same game as this, to at least consider doing a part exchange. Because the money I paid for the Viking was next to nothing. That was really, really cheap, and I knew it would sell eventually. Just a question of waiting for the right customer, and I found the right customer in the end. I made a profit on that, and a good profit too, actually. And in return I got another lawnmower here, and everyone knows Mountfield. Not necessarily my choice, but I wouldn't buy one if you paid me. But not even the Pro Series. But I've now got a lawnmower that's in good working order. Once it's had a bit of a service and a bit of a tidy up, should sell again. So, and that's what it's all about. It's all about making a few quid. Let's check out the air filter. No air filter, so that's not good. I know I do have one. Let me just give out a spray because I want to keep the dust down where I can. And I can blow that out in a minute. Once I've got rid of most of it, because I haven't got in the carburetor. Yes, Riley boy? You're back, are you? And true to measure, there's one there. So now, if I can find the cover, I want to clean out too, because that's absolutely filthy in there. So just wet it down. I'll get my air compressor and give it a bit of a clean. It's absolutely filthy. Okay, that's better. So that should fit into there beautifully. That then sits into there, and that clips there. I don't know why that had the cable tie on it. No idea. But now that won't be sucking in any grass because the foam filter is doing its job. The top of the carburetor was very dirty, so just goes to prove. I'm very lucky didn't have a carburetor problem actually. Right, that's that. Let's now move on to, let's get that blade off I think next, because there's no oil in the machine. We get the blade off. See what that looks like. Let's tip the old lawnmower back. And let's have a little look, see what that looks like. Yep. Blade is on upside down. Yes, blade's on upside down. So let me take that off and then we'll give it a sharpen up and put it on around the right way. Okay, so the blade is actually in really good condition. They've been sharpening and using the wrong end of a blade. There's a blade edge there. I've just put a nice new big edge on. But that blade's been on back to front, possibly from day one. So I'm just going to double check I am correct and not going crazy. It was on that way round, which would give the edge at the front here, where my finger is, just there. And that's too high up. That's probably about 1.25 inches up into the deck. I turn the blade over so that the blade is on this part where my finger is just here. And you can see that just there, this nearest edge. If I put it on with that part lowest, I'm going to put it on that way and then just pull the cord gently just to make sure it's rotating the right way around, to make sure I'm not going mad. And then I will soon know. Okay, so as I suspected, I had to just pull the pull cord, and the blade is spinning the right way round with it lower to the deck. So it's been running its entire life pretty much with the blade on upside down and not cutting at the height it should do. So this should now be a much better performing lawnmower already. Just a bit of a mistake by someone. It's been like that for a while because the other part of the blade is absolutely battered. But it's definitely on back to front. Right, so blade sharp and balanced, new air filter, new spark plug. Got to do the oil change. I'll do that next. You don't even see me do that, just fill it up with oil. And then I'll come on the other side and we do the back wheel. I'll turn the lawnmower around. We'll do the back wheel because the this piece here, this adjustment piece, that's not quite right. It's loose somehow. But get that bit done, and then we move on. Right, I'm just looking at this wheel, and I've got Roy's the Boy live stream on. Let's see if I can get him to say hi to everyone.
Good afternoon, mate. I've only just noticed you there. I do apologise. There you go in there, Edward.
I've asked him to say hi to everybody, so he should do. He's a good lad.
Where's Raphael? He didn't come back to me. Raphael, was it you that won the 100 quid?
I'm just going to try and remove this wheel now.
Might be the missus' boy, not the dog.
Definitely no. Take that.
Pigeon moved. Keep that up, pigeon moved, mate. Will not be in a good books.
I'll remove this wheel.
Say hi
Here's your hello.
on my video. Hi to everyone on Micks Mowers video.
There you go, there's a hi from Roy's the Boy.
On stream, chatting, Micks Mowers and everything. I'm ready for my 500 sub giveaway video later.
He is that. He's giving away a clock. So if you're not a Briggs and Stratton clock, I've got one,
Stop playing with dog boy.
and it's cool. It's a Briggs and Stratton pull cord assembly turned into a clock.
So my dog lately
There goes a washer.
a a smelly.
God, I don't want to come off of there.
And I am telling you, that is why I'm having to keep that.
Let me get that washer before I lose it.
Seriously, is that bad? I haven't changed her food and nothing.
So something is going on here. Excuse me, Roy. With this pull cord assembly, but when you move this is all moving together. So that's loose. I don't know quite what's going on with it. It should lock into place. It may just be loose. I think that's all it is. Yeah. Let me tighten the back of this up. It's just a bolt on the back and a 13mm on the front, and that should hold that in place.
Was that all right, Mick? Did your video get all that?
Uh, 13mm I want. There's a 13. So I might even.
Is that one going out later or possibly in the week?
So let's just try and locate that into its proper place and tighten that up. I'm hoping that that's all it was.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what was on one of you.
If I can get that spanner off. That's it.
Oh, yes.
And let's see. Yeah, that now moves and that now locks into place. So that's all it was. Literally a bolt at the back, because it is stuck in a recess in the back here. There's a little tab to stick it in the back, and that's all it was. Can you believe it?
No, can't do that.
That was on the deck earlier on. So now I can put that wheel back on.
Live now. Got to look at my own live stream.
Put that on.
To get people on here. Right. Let's make the.
That wheel was a bit wobbly too. Yeah, that's now pick that up.
For some reason I made this screen bigger. I don't know how I've done that.
And now.
Oh, he's snobby.
That's that. Let me show you that clock very quickly that Roy's given away. I've got one already.
Yeah, I can actually see his face. Right, snobby.
Which he sent me for my birthday, and I was super chuffed with it. Time is 20 past 7. It holds brilliant time with 70 minutes past. So there's my clock, and it's a pull cord assembly off of 3.5 classic Briggs and Stratton with a Roy's the Boy sticker on it, with a clock mechanism in the middle, and it's just a fantastic bit of kit. You know, it's got centre place in my shed. So that's what you can win on Roy's the Boy channel. Nip over there and you can stand a chance to win one of his wall clocks. Absolutely fantastic. I love mine.
Don't forget, your name's going to be in Bruce Willis lookalike.
Right, so that's that done, and that will now fully adjust to where it should do. So I'm going to put it up to a highest setting.
Oh, snobby.
And a highest setting at the back, which is on.
Yeah.
So that's that wheel fix. Simple little fix actually. Quite happy with that. So now this has had an oil change, a spark plug, air filter, blade sharpen and balance, pull cord is fine, a general tidy and clean. I'm going to give it one more quick clean up. The cable's all fine, and then we'll take it outside, give it a run and see how it goes. And I've just now put the cover on the top as well, and I think it just finishes that mower off, to be fair. Changes the appearance of it altogether. I don't think it's the right one for it, but it will definitely do. Right, let's get it outside and get it fired up, and let's see how it now runs and cuts. Right, I won't be out here long because it is absolutely lashing down with rain. Let's bring that pull cord up the top where it belongs. It belongs in there. Let's see how she goes. And let's now adjust the height. So that's on the deck. It should now cut fantastic. Number 2. Oh, that's right on the deck. Just as low as it'll go. fantastic. I think it could do it just with revs being picked up ever so slightly, but all in all, very, very happy. Okay, so that's changes the appearance of it altogether. I don't think it's the right one for it, but it will definitely do. Right, let's get it outside and get it fired up, and let's see how it now runs and cuts. Right, I won't be out here long because it is absolutely lashing down with rain. Let's bring that pull cord up the top where it belongs. It belongs in there. Let's see how she goes. And let's now adjust the height. So that's on the deck. It should now cut fantastic. Number 2. Oh, that's right on the deck. It's as low as it'll go.